The atmosphere at Chhattisgarh, Raipur, this is on the boil because of a recent issue of two nuns being arrested by the state government police. Accusation is of human trafficking. So this is a very serious development. Four member of parliaments had come from Delhi, and it's a big news. There are a lot of representations going on. The sisters now they have been lodged in jail, and there are a lot of stories going around. A lot of people are asking me, may I introduce myself? I am Arun Pandalal. I am president of the Chhattisgarh Christian Forum, which fights persecution on the state level in Chhattisgarh. Let me clarify over here that I have been gathering information from various sources from the last 2 days. And when the member of parliaments, they had come from Delhi, and when they went to the jail to meet the nuns, they came out from there. And from them, I have taken first-hand information in the shortest possible time. Then I have been doing research on my own. Yes, so this is the nearest what I have been able to reach, and I am bringing this to my people, this information. This information, what I am sharing with you, may not be totally true, or it may be off the mark, because the actual statement, when we receive from the nuns, when they are let out of the prison, only then we will be able to know the actual truth over there. So now let me clarify here. These two nuns were serving in the mission hospital at Agra, and one is a qualified registered nurse, and the second lady, she is a registered pharmacist. So they have been rendering their services to the mission hospital at Agra. The mission hospital at Agra also arranges food for their patients, and for arranging their food, they run a kitchen over there. And for running that kitchen, they needed some menial help as well as for the cooking and distribution of food and for these things. So they sounded the information that we are in need of employing some people, and the word was let out to all the churches and dioceses and everywhere. Out of which the Narayanpur diocese responded that yes, we have got few people over here. Would you be willing to come and look into it? So that is how these people came in contact with the people at Narayanpur. Three girls, they were prepared to go, and later on they were assured that after you will be working in the menial services over there, and we will see to it that slowly you go to your nursing training and you become a registered nurse. This was what was the understanding reached between them. And the hospital also promised that they will be giving them 10,000 rupees per month and free lodging and boarding. So these people agreed. And when these girls agreed, they were taken to their parents, and their parents talked to them, and they had a discussion amongst themselves, and they all agreed, yes, that I think these girls must go out and seek a better livelihood and improve their living standards. And that is what decided. It was put on paper. They certainly have the paper. This is what I can very confidently tell you this. After this, it was decided that these three girls and one boy, they will be going to Agra, in the mission hospital at Agra. And these two nuns, along with the children, they were waiting on the railway station at Durg and sitting on the bench over there, waiting that as soon as the train comes, they will be boarding the train. And let me also clarify over here that all the children who are going for work over there, they are all adolescents, they are all major, and they have got the full right and authority to take decisions upon themselves. This is the actual situation of as far as the age factor is concerned. So when they were sitting on the benches and waiting for the train, one boy, and we can call him an adult fellow, he came and started teasing those girls and going round and round the bench. And when he started teasing the girls, these girls got scared. The boy who was with them, he's also a thin chap, and he would not be in a position to fight or do anything. And then that fellow, he started commenting upon the nuns' attire, their gowns and all. So the nuns took objection, and the girls also, they got scared when he started threatening them. This was the actual story. So the girls started crying. That was the fact. And when the girls started crying, then the nuns who were there, they took exception and they tried to reach for help. So they talked to a person who was at a little distance from the bench. They talked to them, and some people say that he was a TTE. Some people say no, that he was a policeman. Somebody say no, he was an ordinary passerby or something. So the fact will be known once they come out of the prison. And when the TT or whosoever it was there, he was approached and he was to ask that please help us. This fellow is trying to harass these girls. So after making this allegation, they felt a bit safe. And what we hear is that person who was approached for help, he rang up to the Bajrang Dal over there. And this fellow who was teasing those girls, because of which the girls were crying, this man also, he rang up to the Bajrang Dal. And in a moment, all the Bajrang Dal people were over there and they started vandalizing, threatening, pulling, abusing, everything they did to those nuns who were sitting on the benches. Immediately the police came, they pulled those nurses and the children and took them to the police station. This was the actual development over there. It is a police outpost in the railway station. It is a GRP. It is a government railway police. So that was the police station where they were taken to. The trouble starts from this point. When these nuns were taken to the police station, immediately one lady by the name of Jyoti Sharma, she barged in and started beating those girls. She started beating that boy. She slapped that boy on his back, on his face and everywhere. And she started threatening the girls. Those girls got scared. And then this lady, she went and tried to slap the nuns. Her hand stopped short of these hands meeting the cheek. But the intention to harm, intention to slap was there and the crime was committed. After having vandalized right in the police station, right in front of the police inspector who was there, right in front of all the police officials who were there, this crime took place. And when she started beating them, threatening them, she snatched their bags, she snatched their mobiles, she took out the Bible from their bags, and then she started making a big fuss that this is a human trafficking case, and immediately police jumped into it. The biggest problem is that once somebody is accused and taken in custody by the police, it is the full duty to give full protection to the accused. That is the bounden duty of the police in the first stage. Anybody knows that. Why did the SHO allow such vandalization against our nuns and the children over there at that place? This is a grave mistake. It was intentionally done by the police officer. We are certainly going to take legal action that why the accused were not given proper police protection and why the safety of the accused was not maintained. This was the biggest problem. Now this lady, Jyoti Sharma, says she is a habitual criminal. And she is fully protected by the government, fully protected by the police. And I will delve into her history and past deeds, and that too with full proofs, with documentary proofs. This story goes back to 2021. This is 29th. She attacked a pastor on the streets. Silently, those pastors and people were walking. She just confronted them and started slapping them. You can see it in this video, what I'm showing.
मार सकती हूँ, चिंता नहीं करना, है ना? हाँ, मार सकती हूँ, बिल्कुल। ये मत समझना पुलिस खड़े, तुम जबान लड़ाओगे तो सारे को ठोकूंगी यहाँ। समझ में आया? ज्यादा अगर दमता दिखाया ना, अगर सेक्टर में आके तो यही गाड़ के रख दूंगी, बता देती हूँ। समझ में आया? ज्यादा उजंडता नहीं दिखाना मेरे पास यहाँ सेक्टर में आके। हाँ, सेक्टर में नहीं आना, बात खत्म। समझ में आया? सभी को बता रही हूँ, कहीं भी दिखेंगे खुला छूटा मेरे तरफ से तबीयत से ठोक ले।
This is how she confronted those people. She beat them up, and then this is the FIR which we had lodged against that. You can see it. You can see the police march over here. They have received this thing, and this is the date 2021. Till date, police has taken no action against this woman. She is at large. She is roaming free. And now what I am going to bring is just an alarming and eye-opening facts what I am going to present before you. This was the first attack she did. After that, there is a small church at BMY Charoda, and this is known as Ganesh Chowk Basti, and we call it a G cabin. So here there is a church on which it was a life-threatening attack. A big axe was used to injure her head. She is a lady pastor over there. Her name is Rukmani Sonwani. When her head was trying to be broken, she just turned aside, and hence she saved herself from a big injury. That was the actual situation of the case. And when the FIR was booked, The FI was 116 of the year 2022. This was the second incident which is in our cognizance. When the FIR was booked, the police, as usual, took no action. The funniest part is there were 8 accused, and out of the 8 accused, all were arrested, except the accused number 7, that is Jyoti Sharma. She was not arrested by the police in spite of such severe allegations. And they were all non-bailable offences under which she was booked, and yet she was not arrested. That was the case. And then we moved the High Court. This is the application. This is the writ application. Its number is 544 of the year 2022. What fact I am trying to give you now is alarming. It will make your hairs stand on ends. And when this notice was issued to the police, the notice was issued to the government to file their reply, this police of Chhattisgarh, they tried to even befool the High Court. They gave a statement which is here in front of me. You can have a scanned copy of this and have the full judgment from me. It is always available. In this, here the police is saying, efforts are being made to arrest the accused person in this subjected crime, but the accused respondent number 7, Jyoti Sharma, is still absconding, and all possible efforts are being made. This is the submission what the police had made, that she is absconding, and every day she was going and vandalizing our churches, beating our people on the streets, and she was beating and doing anything with anybody. And this is the statement how they have tried to befool the High Court. As per the High Court records what they have given, Jyoti Sharma till date is absconding. The High Court most favorably gave an order that if she is absconding and police is not able to trace them, let the case continue under section 299 of the IPC, and that's the case in the lower court is going on, and she is till date an absconder. As per the submissions given to the High Court, this Jyoti Sharma is an absconder and police cannot find her. She can pop up in the police stations. She can come into any streets. She can go and beat anybody. She can vandalize anyone. And this is what has happened. And this is how they have befooled the country. This is how they are befooling the Indian Constitution. This is her history. This is what she has done. Now, I am coming to a very serious affair. Immediately when the police booked a case against the nuns of human trafficking, this is a shameful act what these people have done. I have to specially ask that police inspector of that police station, the SHO, did you inquire into anything, antecedents, that what is human trafficking? How can you employ that sections against these people? No, nothing was done. Just because Jyoti Sharma has said so, she has written human trafficking. Do you know what a human trafficking is? Human trafficking means that by force taking girls for the use of prostitution. Please check the dictionary, please check AI, please check the law, what it defines human trafficking is. So the police has said that my nuns, who are sacred to us, who are saints to us, they give up their whole life for serving humanity. They don't take any pay. They leave their family. They leave all their belongings and serve their people. To them you are saying that she has been engaged in prostitution? This accusation is most arbitrary. Police took no action, no precedents. What were the past performance? How they was trafficking those girls? Nothing has been done. Now, what happens is after those people have been booked, after she has been sent to the jail, our respected Chief Minister, sir, you have given a statement. They are guilty of human trafficking. The Honorable Chief Minister has accused our community saints to be engaged in prostitution. It's shameful act, Mr. Chief Minister, sir. And we are really sorry that such a high office could have said such a thing against us. We understand and we fully honor that it is just possible that you have not understood the meaning of the words. We fully honor that you come from a very different background, and we are prepared to excuse you, and still you are close to our hearts, provided you give a clarification and tell to the people, yes, it was a mistake. We don't expect anything more from you. We expect love and sincerity. That is what the Christian community is all about. And second part, Mr. Chief Minister, sir, your statement has impressed upon the police and you have diverted the natural course of justice. The investigation will no more be independent. You have used undue pressure upon the investigation officer by making such a statement. This is a grave abdication of the process of law. Kindly issue a second statement and rectify the mistakes what you have done. Anybody who accepts his mistakes is always welcome to us. If repentance is there, we will still hold you close to our hearts. This is our submission, Mr. Chief Minister, sir. And secondly, what I would like to say, that we are really ashamed of you, Mr. Home Minister, sir. You are the person which recently has given a statement in the Vidhan Sabha in Chhattisgarh, where you have said that police has been directed to do and then doing what they have to do. Is this what you have directed them to do? That they can barge into anybody's houses over here? They can go and just stop our drinking water. We are drinking water from the ponds, from the dirty rivulets. This is what you have directed them. Have you directed them to go and just vandalize our churches? Have you told the police that no FIR of Christians will be booked? Is this your direction? The bodies are being exhumed from the graves and being thrown up on the streets. Is this your direction which you have accepted in the Vidhan Sabha? If this was your direction, Mr. Home Minister, sir, we expect that you will tender your resignation and set somebody responsible enough to impartially govern the state. The new Home Minister will not show any partiality. Or on the other hand, Mr. Home Minister, sir, we expect that Jyotish Sharma will be arrested immediately. The course of law takes its natural course. Then the Christian community agrees to see that you continue as our Home Minister. Otherwise, our protest will go on and the whole world is saying what is going on in Chhattisgarh, and we are not going to sit silent. This is a grave abrogation of the process of law. This is what you have been done. Today, the law and order in Chhattisgarh has been totally broken down. Absolutely nobody is safe. Anybody can go into anybody's house and just kill anybody. Hundreds of cases of stabbing are coming up. There is no law and order. In our villages, we are being traumatized. Our things are being thrown out. Anybody is just walking into our houses. Anybody is just going and plundering our churches. This is intolerable. This is not democracy. You are bound by the International Declaration of Human Rights. Kindly honor the Indian Constitution. Kindly honor the Declaration of the Human Rights, and then we will accept you as our respected Home Minister. Until then, if such action is not taken, I am afraid to say we are not going to sit silent. We demand your resignation. Thank you, anybody who has here heard us, and I request all my friends, kindly keep sharing this video, what sort of governance and what sort of oppression the Christian community in Chhattisgarh today is going through. I hope you share our pains. I hope you understand what tribulations we are facing. The common people in Chhattisgarh are facing, and you will lend us your ears, you will lend us your hearts. We pray and expect that peace will return very soon to our peaceful state, Chhattisgarh. I wish you all adieu and wish you goodbye. Thank you.